Welcome to Air Mind. Tonight, we find our way back to stillness. We journey to the sea after the storm. After the storm, there is a silence. Not an empty silence, but one that feels heavy, thick with what has just passed. The winds of anger, the downpour of sadness, the thunder of overwhelm, they have moved on. But the body still remembers. It trembles just a little. The sea of the mind is not yet calm. The ripples of the storm still travel across its surface. We often believe that to find peace, we must fight our emotions, push them away, or pretend they never happened. But this reflection is not about fighting. It is about letting the waves settle on their own. We will not force the sea to be still. We will simply watch as it remembers how. True calm is not the absence of feeling. It is what remains after the feeling has had its say, after the storm has spoken its truth. It is the quiet strength that holds space for it all. So find a comfortable position. Allow your body to feel heavy, supported. Close your eyes and let's begin. Bring your awareness to the space within you, this inner ocean. Picture it now, just after a great storm. The sky is clearing, but the water is still murky, unsettled. Debris from the emotional upheaval might be floating on the surface. Fragments of conversations, lingering guilt, flashes of anger. The waves are no longer crashing with violent force, but they still rise and fall, slower now, more tired. And through the clouds, the first rays of soft light begin to touch the water again. The sea does not judge itself for its wildness. It does not apologize for the storm. It doesn't look back at the waves it created and feel shame. The storm was a part of its nature, a necessary release of energy. And now, this quiet aftermath is also a part of its nature. The sea simply allows itself to rest. It holds the memory of the storm without being defined by it. It trusts that the same immense power that created the tempest also knows the rhythm of tranquility. You are that sea. Your emotions are the tides. They are not flaws, not mistakes to be corrected. They are energy moving through you. Sometimes they are gentle, lapping at the shore. Other times, they are a force of nature, powerful and all-consuming. But they always move, they always pass. They clear the way for something new. Trust this rhythm within you. The same life force that fueled the intensity of your feelings also knows how to guide you back to stillness. You don't need to do anything but allow it. Let's connect with this natural rhythm through the breath. Your breath is the tide, the most ancient and steady force you have. Let's breathe as the sea breathes. A slow, deep inhale, drawing the air in through your nose. Feel it fill your lungs, cool and fresh like the clean air after a rain. And a long, gentle exhale, releasing it through your mouth. Imagine this. Out breath is the tide pulling away from the shore, carrying with it the debris left by the storm. Let's try that again. Inhale, drawing in the cool, quiet air of renewal. Feel your chest and belly expand, making space. Hold for a moment, and exhale, a slow, audible sigh. Let go of what no longer needs to be held. The tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your jaw, the unsettled energy in your stomach. With each breath out, you are releasing it back to the ocean. Continue this rhythm. Inhale peace, exhale turmoil. Imagine your breath is gently smoothing the surface of your inner sea. One breath at a time, one tide at a time. The ripples become smaller, the water grows clearer, the debris begins to dissolve, sinking harmlessly into the depths, and as the surface calms, it begins to reflect the light once more. A gentle shimmer appears, growing brighter with each slow, conscious breath. You are not erasing the storm, you are integrating it. You are allowing the water to clear so you can see the deep, unshakable calm that was always there, far beneath the waves. Now, let's turn our attention to the heart of the matter, compassion. Often, after an emotional storm, we are left with a residue of self-judgment. Why did I get so angry? Why couldn't I handle it better? Why am I so sensitive? We replay the events, analyzing our reactions, wishing we had been different. But your emotions were not mistakes. They were messages. The anger was a message about a boundary that was crossed. The sadness was a message about a loss that needed to be grieved. The overwhelm was a message that you were carrying too much. The storm came because a message needed to be delivered urgently. And now, it has been. You don't need to replay the storm. You don't need to analyze the chaos. You only need to acknowledge the message. Quietly, in your mind, you can thank the emotion. Thank you, anger, for showing me where I need to protect myself. Thank you, sadness, for showing me what I value. Thank you, fear, for showing me what needs care. This gratitude transforms the turmoil into wisdom. It honors the experience without getting stuck in it. Let's practice a simple, powerful act of forgiveness. Repeat these words silently to yourself, letting them be a balm for your spirit. I forgive the storm for existing. Acknowledge that life brings storms. It is natural. It is okay. And now, the second part. And I forgive myself for being in it. You did the best you could with the energy that was moving through you at the time. You were the vessel for the storm, not its cause. Release the burden of self-blame. Let it dissolve into the water. You are free. The sea after the storm doesn't rush to prove its peace. It doesn't put on a performance of tranquility. It simply becomes still. It rests in its own vastness, and so can you. Feel your heartbeat now. Notice how it has slowed, finding a more gentle, steady rhythm. Feel your breath, how it has lengthened, each cycle a soft, soothing wave. This is the peace you were seeking. It's not here because the storm is gone. It's here because you have remembered who you are beneath the storm. You are not the waves, you are the ocean. You are not the emotion, you are the consciousness that holds the emotion. This quiet, this stillness has been here all along. It was waiting for you, patiently, in the depths. As you prepare for sleep, let this feeling be your anchor. Let the gentle sound of your own breath become the soft tide that carries you into deep, restorative rest. There is nothing left to do, nothing to fix, nothing to figure out. Simply be here in this calm. You are the sea, now at peace. You are the quiet strength that endures. You are the calm that remains. Sleep well.